In the annals of history, various laws and decrees have shaped the course of human society. One such decree was the Code Noir, a royal edict of the French king Louis XVI, issued on March 5, 1685. This code, though primarily known for its regulation of slavery, was much more than that. It was a comprehensive attempt to control the lives of the enslaved and the free in the French colonial empire. The Code Noir, or the Black Code as it was commonly known, was not born out of a vacuum. It was the product of a time when the Atlantic slave trade was at its peak, and European powers were vying for control of the lucrative sugar islands of the Caribbean. The French, like their English and Spanish counterparts, relied heavily on enslaved Africans to run their plantations. The issuance of the Code Noir was an attempt by Louis XIV to regulate the treatment of slaves within the French colonies. It consisted of 60 articles that detailed the rights, restrictions, and responsibilities of both the enslaved and their enslavers. The Code Noir legalized slavery but also sought to impose certain obligations on slave owners. It required them to baptize their slaves in the Roman Catholic faith, forbade the separation of enslaved families, and even allowed for the possibility of manumission or the freeing of slaves. However, in practice, these provisions were often ignored or circumvented. The Code Noir was more successful in legitimizing and systematizing the brutal realities of slavery than it was in mitigating them. The harsh conditions it sanctioned led to numerous slave revolts, the most notable of which was the Haitian Revolution at the turn of the 19th century. The Code Noir remained in effect until 1848, when slavery was finally abolished in the French colonies. However, its legacy lived on, shaping racial and social relations in the French colonial world for centuries to come. In summary, the Code Noir was a paradoxical document. On one hand, it codified one of the most brutal and inhumane institutions in human history. On the other, it attempted, albeit inadequately, to impose some level of humanity and order on a fundamentally inhumane system. It was a product of its time, reflecting the complex and often contradictory realities of the Atlantic world in the late 17th and early 18th centuries. As we delve into the complexities of the Code Noir, we see a microcosm of the broader history of slavery and colonialism. It is a stark reminder of the human capacity for both cruelty and compassion, and a testament to the enduring struggle for freedom and dignity.